Understanding management just got easier. Welcome. This tutorial provides an introduction to the Process-Audits.com reference model dimensions. Founded in 2011, Process-Audits.com is a Microsoft BizSpark startup partner, specializing in the area of business process appraisal and improvement. The primary purpose of Process-Audits.com is to create integrated training and information processing tools, which allow individuals and organizations to learn about and use a process-based approach to management system appraisal and improvements. Process-Audits.com's tools will be web, browser-based, and available as an internet cloud-based software application. When possible, its content will be machine translatable, making it more accessible on a global scale. Central to understanding why Process-Audits.com was created, and how it may help you to improve your business operations, is the concept of a process. Therefore, this course unit will begin with a discussion of what exactly is a process. A simple definition of a process is a set of activities performed to achieve a purpose. Another way to express this is, a process is an organized set of interrelated or interacting activities that, together, use resources to transform inputs into outputs. These definitions are simple enough. But when used to describe the operations within an organization, things can quickly become much more complex. When used within the context of an organization, a process refers to linked activities with the purpose of producing a product or service for a customer or user within or outside the organization. Generally, processes involve combinations of people, machines, tools, techniques, and materials in a systematic series of steps or actions designed to produce a product or provide a service. In some situations, process performance might require adherence to a specific sequence of steps, with documentation of procedures and requirements, sometimes very elaborate and formalized, including well-defined measurement and control steps. In many service situations, particularly when customers are directly involved in one or more steps of the service, process is used in a more general way to spell out what must be done, possibly including a preferred or expected sequence. If a sequence is critical, the service needs to include information for customers to help them understand and adhere to the sequence. Service processes involving customers require directions to the servers on handling contingencies related to differing circumstances, and to customer actions or behaviors. In some cases, such as strategic planning, research, development, and analysis, process does not necessarily imply formal sequences of steps. Rather, process implies general understanding regarding competent performance, such as timing, options to be included, evaluation, and reporting. Sequences might arise as part of these understandings. There are many benefits of using reference models to guide business process improvement initiatives. One use is to create organizational standards for both the concepts within the model and their relationships to one another, and the application of these concepts within the unique business processes within an organization. By creating standards, the work of engineers, developers, managers, and others who need to create and implement new technologies that behave according to the standard is made easier. Technology can be created or procured that meets a standard, and developers, managers, and analysts can configure the technology to meet specific business needs. When done well, a standard can make use of design patterns that support key qualities of the technology, such as the ability to extend its features in an inexpensive way. Another use of a reference model is organizational education. Using reference models, leaders in new technology deployment can help break down a large problem space into smaller problems that can be understood, tackled, and refined. People who are new to a particular set of problems can quickly learn what the different problems are, and can focus on the issues that they are being asked to solve, while trusting that other areas are well understood and rigorously constructed. The level of trust is important to allow everyone to efficiently focus on their work. A third use of a reference model is to improve communication between people. A reference model breaks up a problem into entities, or things that exist all by themselves. This is often an explicit recognition of concepts that many people already share, but when created in an explicit manner, a reference model is useful by defining how these concepts differ from, and relate to, one another. This improves communication between individuals involved in using these concepts. A fourth use of a reference model is to create clear roles and responsibilities. By creating a model of entities and their relationships, an organization can dedicate specific individuals or teams, making them responsible for solving a problem that concerns a specific set of entities. For example, if a reference model describes a set of business measurements needed to create a balanced scorecard, then each measurement can be assigned to a specific business leader. That allows a senior manager to hold each of their team members responsible for producing high-quality results. A fifth use of a reference model is to allow the comparison of different things. By breaking up a problem space into basic concepts, a reference model can be used to examine two different solutions to that problem. In doing so, the component parts of a solution can be discussed in relation to one another. For example, if a reference model describes computer systems that help track contacts between a business and their customers, then a reference model can be used by a business to decide which of 5 different software products to purchase, based on their needs. A reference model, in this example, could be used to compare how well each of the candidate solutions can be configured to meet the needs of a particular business process. These are just a few examples of the advantages of using reference models to guide business process improvement initiatives. The 5 process dimensions within Process-Audits.com provide an integrated set of training materials and information processing tools, which make it easier for an organization to learn and use the concepts within their reference models to initiate and maintain business process improvements. To help organize the concepts related to a wide range of business processes within well-integrated and easy-to-use software tools, Process-Audits.com arranges them within 5 dimensions based on their overall purpose. These process dimensions are management, capability, application, appraisal, and business. The management dimension provides guidelines for leading and managing the activities of an organization. It describes what an organization does to implement its core business processes, as distinct from how disciplined it is in doing it. The capability dimension provides guidelines for improving management processes. It helps an organization understand how well it performs its processes. It gathers together best practices from various source models and standards, to provide integrated process improvement guidance. The application dimension provides in-depth guidelines for applying the principles defined in the management and capability dimensions, within specific business disciplines. An application area groups together related application practices that are considered essential for achieving the outcomes particular to a specific application or discipline. The appraisal dimension provides guidelines for conducting management system appraisals. These appraisals can provide information to help meet a variety of process improvement needs for an organization. The business dimension represents the core technologies and processes unique to a specific business. It provides guidelines and tools to help document and understand the unique business processes addressed by an appraisal. The process dimensions, within the outer circle of this diagram, provide the guidelines and tools necessary to evaluate analyze, and improve any business process. The central business dimension represents the focus of process improvement initiatives. Within Process-Audits.com, these 5 dimensions are integrated into a unified set of guidelines and tools. The remainder of this course unit will explain the structural characteristics of the 5 process dimensions. Additional course units will provide a more detailed understanding of each process dimension, and how it is implemented within Process-Audits.com.